MGM Grand Garden, as we are just 2 days away from the heavily anticipated pay-per-view rematch featuring the Bronze Bomber Deontay Wilder as he puts his WBC heavyweight crown on the line once again against Tyson Fury, a rematch of their epic matchup dating back to December of 2018 at Staples Center. This one is going to be electric, and we have a sensational undercard from top to bottom. You will hear from the pay-per-view undercard, the FS1 and ESPN undercard, as well as some of the fighters that will be fighting off of television as well. A round of applause to all the media, the promoters, everyone for making this entire promotion happen. Certainly a joint effort and great to see in the sport of boxing. I'm Ray Flores, and coming up soon will be Christina Pancha. But now let's meet the fighters as they will be making their way up here to the stage. First of all, this man will meet Alberto Guevara. His record 19 wins, no losses, 3 draws, 6 wins coming by way of knockout. Joining us from Morecambe, Great Britain, here is Isaac Lowe. And this young man, 17 years of age, he is still in high school. He needed to get his teacher's permission to be able to be here during fight week. He has homework to do after he trains. He is certainly very popular in his home city of Roseland, New Jersey. He's undefeated, also works under the guidance of his father, who is a longtime boxing promoter. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the undefeated Vito Melnicki Jr. This man will go head-to-head against Matt Conway, an 8-round lightweight matchup. Certainly very popular in Stockton, California. He is just 19 years of age, and his star only continues to get bigger. His record, 15 wins, no losses, 6 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is Gabriel Flores Jr. This matchup features 2 unbeaten lightweights that'll collide inside the ring on Saturday night. His record, 10 wins, no losses, 9 of those coming by way of a knockout. Fighting out of right here in Las Vegas, he will go head-to-head against Artur Amitovs on a Saturday afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Rolando "Rolly" Romero. And this man, I guess Rolando's on his way. Now we get set for our next matchup, a significant fight in the super lightweight division. First of all, his record, 21 wins, 9 of those coming by way of knockout against just 2 losses, hailing from Norwalk, California, a part of the rich tradition of the Fighting Molina brothers. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Javier Molina. And this man, his record, 21 wins, 18 of those coming by way of knockout against 2 defeats. Fighting out of Albany, New York, here is the former world title challenger, Amir Imam. This man has a record of 14 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 7 wins coming by way of knockout. Also fighting at 140 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, on Saturday night, he will match up against Subriel Matias. This is Petros Anladian. His opponent on Saturday, just 27 years of age. He is a knockout sensation, 15 wins. All of those coming inside the distance. Joining us from Puerto Rico, ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, presentando Subriel Matias. And now we get to the pay-per-view portion. This will open up the pay-per-view live, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 Pacific time here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. He's undefeated, 6 wins, no losses, 4 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the WBC Australian champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from the land down under, Sydney, Australia, here is Daniel Lewis. And when I say that Daniel Lewis has a tall task, I mean that literally and figuratively. Why, you may ask? Because his adversary, Sebastian Fundora, stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, and yet he makes the weight of 154 pounds. He's undefeated, 13 wins, no losses, 9 of those coming by way of knockout, just 1 draw. Here is the towering inferno, Sebastian Fundora. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a matchup for the WBO Super Bantamweight Championship of the world. As we bring up to the stage a man who possesses a record 19 wins, 16 of those coming by way of knockout against 2 losses. From the Philippines, he has won 17 straight bouts to get to this level. He looks to take home championship gold to the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Gio Santissima. And we will await his opponent a few moments. Emmanuel Navarrete will be, or he is here, Emmanuel Navarrete, as we bring up the champion. 30 wins, 26 of those coming by way of knockout against 1 defeat, making the 5th defense of his WBO Super Bantamweight Championship of the world. Please welcome the always entertaining and exciting Emmanuel Navarrete. Our co-main event is going to be an excellent matchup in the heavyweight division. As we bring up to the stage his record, 20 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, including 13 wins coming by way of knockout. He played under Pete Carroll at USC. He was a Trojan, also served in our United States Armed Forces as a part of the Navy. He comes to us and represents Vallejo, California. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing El Gallo Negro, Gerald Washington. And his opponent, who comes into Saturday night with the record 27 wins, 24 of those coming by way of knockout against 2 losses and 1 bout even. He is the former IBF heavyweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Carson, California, here is Prince Charles Martin. And now I will turn it over to my esteemed colleague from Top Rank Incorporated. Here is Christina Poncher, ladies and gentlemen. Christina, it's all yours.
Hello, everyone. How we doing? Everybody's got a mic. I have the smallest chair, and I'm next to the 2 biggest guys on the stage here, so bear with me. We're going to get started kind of in the order that our fights are going to go. A couple questions for each guy, and then are we going to open it up for the media for questions or off the stage individually? All right, we'll see if you guys have any questions for them up here. If not, most of them will be available for one-on-ones after. So let's start with the man all the way down to my left, Isaac Lowe. Isaac, how you doing?
Yeah, good. Feeling good. I'm really excited for Saturday night now, seeing all the media here today, realizing how big of a show it is, and I can't wait to kick some butt.
I know it's kind of hard to hear you. We have some radio stations going live here in the back, but if everybody that's here in the front could just kind of keep the talk down to a minimum. Thank you so much. Isaac, you're no stranger to this big stage, obviously being a stablemate of Tyson Fury, fighting again on a card, but this seems a little bit bigger, doesn't it, than any card you fought on before?
Yeah, a lot bigger, obviously. I boxed here twice before in Vegas now, so it's like our second home, but this one is a little bit more to it. There's a bit more attention to it, and I really can't wait. We've had a good camp, both for us, to be fair. We've trained very hard. And this is the stage for me to show I belong at world level, do you know what I mean? I'm going to go in there on Saturday night, I'm going to destroy my opponent, and then I'm moving on for the big boys.
We can't wait. Good luck Saturday night. I know it's a big honor for you to work alongside Tyson, but you're making quite the name for yourself. Rolly's here. Rolando Romero, everybody. Hi, Rolly. We're going to get to you in just a second. Now to my right, we're going to kind of go back and forth with Vito Mielnicki. And Vito, as Ray said, 17 years old. And here you are getting ready to fight on the biggest stage of boxing. You and I were talking briefly. You still go to high school, like regular school, not home school. So what is it like training for the biggest stage in boxing, but also just trying to be an average 17-year-old teenager?
Just balancing training and school. But this time I'm here to just squash that school 17-year-old kid. I'm ready to graduate to a 6-rounder next. So I want to show everyone that I'm more than just a 17-year-old prospect, and I'm here to stay.
You have fought on a Deontay Wilder undercard before. Here you are just a month later fighting on this one with Tyson Fury. How do you kind of block out all the distractions and get ready? Because every fight at this point is a big opportunity for you with the pressure that comes along being, you know, when you turn pro.
Well, all like the media and stuff like that, that just motivates me. Like one day I want my face to be on all the posters in the hallways, on the elevators. So all this stuff just motivates me to keep working hard and keep getting the job done.
Thank you, Vito. Good luck on Saturday night.
Appreciate it.
Can you guys hear them? Can you hear? Yes? No? Kind of? Volume up a little bit? Okay, we're good on the live stream. Okay, good. Let's keep it going. Gabe, I'm going to go to you now. We've done this a ton of times, and it seems like every time there's a big show, I look down the stage, and you're sitting up here at 15-0 with 6 knockouts. You're wearing the purple and gold. You fight for something every time, but this time, what is it that's motivated you in training camp? What has given you that extra push?
Yeah, back in 2013, I lost my moms, and that was tough. Somebody I'm used to waking up to every day and seeing a face that I'm always used to seeing. And once I heard about the Kobe incident with his daughter, I could only think about his other daughters and his wife, Vanessa, Bianca, Corpri, Natalia, how they feel, you know, waking up every day and not seeing their father or the husband or their sister or the daughter, you know. I know part of that pain, you know, so my prayers are with them, and this is for me, for everybody else that ever lost a parent or somebody in your household, because, you know, it's real tough, something to get stand by and live by every day, you know, because you're reminded by that every day you wake up, because that one person you're used to seeing every day is not there. So my prayers are with them.
I know that you've challenged that Mamba mentality without even calling it that to this point, but you're taking a step up in competition now against Matt Conway, who's 17-1 with 7 KOs. What's kind of the game plan come Saturday night?
Beat me. You know, each time I go in the ring, I try to look better and better each performance. And by doing that, I limit my mistakes. And here come Saturday night, I feel like it's going to be flawless, almost like these diamonds right here. I want to shout out my sponsor, Highline. He got me looking right.
All right, we're looking forward to it. Thank you, Gabe, so much. Rolly, you came just in time. It's your turn now. Being here from Las Vegas, it should be on.
All right.
All right, there you
Can
go.
you guys hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, they got you. 10-0 with 9 knockouts. Obviously, your name has been synonymous in these Las Vegas gyms with, you know, sparring and such, but you've kind of turned that obviously into success as a professional. What can we expect from you on Saturday night?
Another first-round knockout. That's what you guys are going to expect. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it.
I read in the notes that you call yourself the hardest puncher under 147 pounds.
Sure, I mean, you guys can't want to punch in the face. I mean, they all know it.
And your style is kind of unorthodox. You can't, watching tape on you, you fight different kind of ways. So with everybody tuning in to watch you fight on Saturday night, what kind of performance should they expect in your first scheduled 8-round fight?
Well, I said, just first-round knockout. I'm going to knock them out in first round.
First round knockout.
No doubt about it.
First round knockout.
First-round knockout.
Okay, you guys, get that down. Thank you, Rolly. We're looking forward to seeing you show out.
All right.
All right, next up is we're going to start with the televised portion of the undercard. Javier Molina, 10 rounds at 140 pounds, taking on Amir Imam. Javier at 21-2 with 9 knockouts. You're at the point right now in your career, probably similar to Amir. You're ready to get your name thrown in there for a world title shot. What kind of performance do you need to have on Saturday night to kind of show the rest of the 140-pound division that you're ready for your spot, your turn?
Oh, I feel like I definitely got to make a statement. I mean, just like a little over a year ago, I was struggling just to get a fight. I've been on since I signed with Top Rank, I fought 3 fights. I've been active, so I feel like it's the perfect timing for me. I mean, we got a tough fighter against Amir Imam. I'm not looking past him. I know a win over him will get me that much closer to a world title. So I mean, we're prepared and we're ready for whatever he brings to the table come Saturday.
Yeah, there was a lot of buzz when you turned professional, being that you were an Olympian, and you've gone through a little bit of a rocky road in your professional career, but do you feel like everything that's happening right now is just happening at the perfect time, especially fighting on a stage like this?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I mean, I always knew I'd be in this position. Obviously, I didn't think it was going to take this long, but I mean, we're here now. We're here to take full advantage of this opportunity. We're gonna have a lot of eyes on us. It's gonna be both on Fox Sports 1 and ESPN. So, I mean, in an event like this, I mean, we're more than prepared to put on a show and make a statement.
It's going to be a little bit of a California versus New York, a little West Coast, East Coast battle too. So, you know, we're always looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Javier.
Thank you.
And to your opponent now, Amir Imam, same record, 21-2, but you have the advantage in KOs, twice as many, 18 knockouts to your credit, Amir. You've obviously had a shot, those that follow boxing, at a world title at 140 pounds. Some ups and downs since then, but you seem to be on the right track with Javier Centeno and the rest of the team. What's it going to take on Saturday night to get a win and get you back to where you want to be, and that's a title shot at 140?
It's going to take me just being me, man, and having fun doing what I'm doing, letting everything flow. Training camp was good, you know, strength and conditioning was good, so I just got to believe in myself and put on a show this Saturday.
Things in your last couple fights just seem to be clicking. Your punches seem to be becoming very fluid. You're a technical fighter, but yet you have that power. What is it that's working so well for you right now?
Oh, man, just my environment. That's what truly is really working for me right now. My environment, my manager, Peter Khan, my coach, Javier, and perfect the athletes with Paulina and them, and Denise. So that's just what's really working for me. My environment is positive. Everything is positive. Coming from where I just came from, you would know.
It makes a difference, right?
Right.
Those people you surround yourself with. And you're getting an opportunity to fight on, as he said, Fox Sports 1 and ESPN. Millions of people watching. What can they expect from Amir Imam?
Expect for an explosive show, man. I'm coming to put the pressure on, man. I'm coming to do what I got to do to get the win, man. Decision or knockout. It's coming.
All right, that's a fight that is a 50-50 fight. You guys are going to want to tune in and make sure you check out Javier Molina, Amir Imam. And we're going to move up the card now. Petros Anayan, how are you, Petros?
Hello, everyone.
Are we going to have somebody that can translate for us? Thank you so much. Daniel, do you want to give him your microphone?
Ras. Yes.
You're coming off a loss in your last fight, but it was a very close decision. What needs to be done on Saturday night against a tough puncher in Subriel Mateus to get the win?
Yes, I know have my opponent will have a hard punch, but this for me very big chance, and a long time training in Moscow, Russian, and go is my dream, and this is very big important.
You're training out of Brooklyn. I saw a picture of you and Charlo on your Instagram. Have you been getting some good sparring, some good work there in the gym in Brooklyn? Who have you kind of been training alongside to get ready for the fight?
Yes, of course. Anytime trainer, and I'm ready.
He's ready. We're ready too. Congratulations on getting to this point and a big opportunity for you on Saturday night. Your opponent in Subriel Mateus is 15-0 with 15 knockouts. He has never gone the distance as a professional. How are you going to make fight number 16 another one on that list? 16 wins, 16 knockouts.
Primero que nada, quiero agradecer a Dios por la oportunidad.
First than anything, I want to thank God for this opportunity.
And then quiero agradecer a cada uno de mi equipo, desde mi preparador físico hasta mi promotor Juan Iván Orengo.
And then I want to thank everyone on my team from all my preparation and my camp.
¿Qué les puedo decir? Realmente gracias a la cadena PBC por darme esta gran oportunidad.
I'm very thankful to PBC for giving me this opportunity.
Les prometo que no se van a arrepentir.
I promise you that you will not repent. This is going to be a fight.
Y a mi oponente, gracias por la oportunidad y que tenga presente que yo estoy dispuesto a morir en un ring con tal de lograr mi sueño.
And to my opponent, thank you for the opportunity, and I'm here to realize my dream.
All right. I couldn't get most of that, but I would imagine, I know that this is a big opportunity for you and you're here on the biggest stage of your career. With everything you've gone through in the last couple of months, how close do you feel like you are to getting to a world title shot in 2020? I know that's the dream, that's the goal of yours.
Pues mira, creo que mi promotor Juan Iván Orengo se va a encargar de eso. Mi trabajo es entrenar y obviamente obtener la victoria, que hasta el momento lo hemos logrado.
I'm not going to worry about what's coming up in store for 2020. All I'm going to worry is about training to fight, and I'm going to let that decide to my promoters.
All right. You always put on a show. We're looking forward to another one Saturday night. Thank you.
Muchas gracias. Y a cada uno de los 140 que estén aquí tanto presentes como a nivel mundial, que recuerden que Subriel Mati existe y les voy a recordar mi nombre dentro de un ring.
And I just want to remind everyone of the 140, I'm coming for you guys. So get ready.
He said everybody on 140 is on notice, basically, right? All right, you guys hear that up here? We got a couple 140-pounders up here. So let's move on to the 154-pounders and the pay-per-view portion of our undercard on Saturday night. We're going to start with the man from Down Under, Daniel Lewis. Good to see you again. At 6-0 with 4 knockouts, you're getting an opportunity once again to fight here for the second time in the United States, but never on a stage as big as this. The opportunity for you must mean a lot.
Yeah, we're just very grateful for such a big opportunity. Like you said, we fought in LA last year and got the victory there, and we're just coming here again to take another big fight, and we're going to do our best and put on a good show.
How would you sum up what the last 11 months have been like for you to get to this point?
It's been pretty full on the last 11 months for me, turning professional and having my six fights, and now going to my 7th now, and going into training camps with good world-class opponents and that. So, and being on such a big stage so early on my career, I feel this is where I belong, and I'm happy to be here. Happy to be in such a big fight.
I respect the fact that you didn't want to name drop, but he has spent some time in camp with Danny Jacobs and Terrence Crawford, so that's some good work to get you ready for the next step in your career.
Yeah, I was in a training camp with Terrence Crawford. He's really good, hard to hit, some of the hardest sparring I've ever had. It was a very good experience. So we're well prepared for this fight, and we're just happy to be here in such a amazing atmosphere. Everyone here is just buzzing. Everyone's happy to be here, and everyone's ready to fight. So we're looking forward to Saturday night.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody will be watching. You have a huge opportunity in front of you, so good luck Saturday night. Thanks,
Thank
Daniel.
you. Thank you.
All right. Over to your opponent now, in Sebastian. You have the advantage when it comes to experience, twice as many fights as Daniel, height and reach, which you go into every fight with that advantage, standing a whopping 6'7" at 154 pounds. I'm just going to ask you straight out because everybody else wants to know, how the heck do you make 154 pounds at that height?
Well, first off, I want to thank my promoter, Samson, and the PBC team for having me on a card like this. Thank you, guys. I walk at this weight. I came to Las Vegas. I was walking at 157 already, so I don't know how I make it, but I make it.
That's crazy. And look, you're a southpaw too, but you're the type of fighter that doesn't necessarily fight like a 6'7" fighter. You like to bend at the knees and get in there and bang it out, which makes your fights entertaining. Is that what we should expect against another fighter that comes forward and likes to bang it out in Daniel Lewis?
Well, we have different strategies for the fight. So whatever the fight presents, we'll bring out. But I can tell you this, that the fight's definitely going to be entertainment.
It's going to be entertaining.
Yeah.
Does that mean you're going for the KO?
Yes.
Straight out.
Straight out.
You have grown quite the fan base. Anything you'd like to say to those watching on our live stream, what they can expect from you on the pay-per-view, opening up the show Saturday night?
Well, expect a great fight. Expect an exciting fight. We won't disappoint.
Thank you so much, Sebastian. Appreciate you. All right, getting over to the next contest. Gio, how you doing today, Gio?
Hello.
I'll keep it short for you because my Tagalog is about as good as your English. So what does it mean for you to be fighting on this big stage and getting a shot at a world title in your first fight in the United States?
So very excited. And great experience to fight this world title and first debut in US.
Okay, I lied. His English is better than my Tagalog. You're fighting Emmanuel Navarrete. Have you been able to draw any inspiration from maybe fights of Manny Pacquiao's against Juan Manuel Marquez, or when Pacquiao fought Ledwaba on this same stage to perhaps cause the huge upset in boxing?
Yeah, I'm motivated like Manny Pacquiao. Then first in fight in the US like Lidwawa. It's a good motivation for me. That's my big opportunity. Great fight.
A huge opportunity. We had a chance to see him doing some mitt work at the undercard workouts yesterday. You really do a great job sitting down on your punches, and you throw that right hand with a lot of power. So I'm looking forward to seeing you in the ring on Saturday night. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Your opponent now, the champ. Where's your, oh, you got your belt. There we go. Gardy, you translate for us. Emmanuel, you probably are the most active world champion in boxing right now, having now your 5th title defense in just a little over 12 months. Why say yes to every single time you get the opportunity, knowing what could be at stake?
Pues yo creo que digo que sí siempre, porque a pesar de que he estado peleando muy rápido, salgo físicamente bien, entonces pues no quiero desaprovechar estas oportunidades que vienen.
I always say yes to a fight, and even though I'm fighting pretty fast each time, I always came out with good health, so I'm not damaged in the fight, so that's what I say, always yes to a fight.
I'd have to imagine that part of the reason you're fighting so often is you don't have too much more time left at 122 pounds. If you become victorious on Saturday night against a tough fighter in Gio, will you look to unify, or are you looking to possibly move up to 126 pounds?
Yo creo que depende mucho de cómo termine la pelea el sábado, ¿no? Depende mucho el resultado, pero yo creo que es más conveniente que yo suba ya a 126.
I think it's going to depend on the result of the fight on Saturday, but I think I already think that it's more convenient for me to go up to featherweight.
That it's more realistic for him to move up than to wait for a unification fight. I'm going to ask you, like I asked Gio, do you draw any inspiration? This is the second Filipino you fought in the last 3 fights. Do you draw any inspiration from the great wars that have taken place here in Las Vegas between Juan Manuel Marquez and Manny Pacquiao?
Que si te inspira las peleas que tuvieron en Las Vegas peleadores filipinos y mexicanos como Pacquiao y contra Márquez.
Perdón, ¿qué?
Contra Márquez, Pacquiao Márquez.
¿Qué opino?
No, que si te inspira esas peleas entre grandes mexicanos y grandes filipinos.
Sí, claro que sí, fueron unas peleas icónicas para todo el boxeo mundial, entonces pues al menos quiero dar una buena exhibición, pues te digo, tocando el tema de que esas peleas fueron muy icónicas para todo el mundo del boxeo, ¿no?
Of course, those were iconic fights, and I draw inspiration from that, and that's why I want to put a good performance on Saturday.
We're looking forward to a good performance on Saturday night. Thank you so much, champ.
Gracias.
All right, now to our co-main event. Thank you guys for patiently waiting. I appreciate it. Gerald, I'll start here with you. Your journey to this point has been crazy, right? From going to amateur boxing to high school football to going to the Navy, then playing college football at USC under Pete Carroll, back to professional boxing, and now here on the biggest stage, arguably, of your career. Probably is, right? I mean, how could you sum up what it's taken to get to this point, and is this where you've always wanted to see yourself?
This is definitely a dream come true. It's an honor for me to be here. I've been riding the wave, you know, ever since I started. It's been a great journey, and I'm happy to be here. We've worked really, really hard and prepared ourselves well. This is the best I've been as a professional, and I'm excited to finally put it all together and perform on Saturday.
Saying you're at the best spot you've been, you're coming off the best win of your career in your last fight. How do you just kind of build on that momentum to put on a good show and get the win, hopefully against a former sparring partner right here in Charles Martin?
Yeah, definitely. We kind of came up together around the same time. We worked together. We've always said it, you know, we're cool before, we're going to be cool after, but, you know, on Saturday we're going to take care of business. We came here, this is a business trip for us. So, but yeah, man, we're ready to work.
You're the only man on this stage that has been in the ring with Deontay Wilder. What are your thoughts on the main event? Wilder Fury, who do you think is going to take away the dub?
I'm excited, just like the whole world is. You know, I'm gonna go out there. I'm, you know, looking forward to checking it out myself. It's gonna be a great show.
So no prediction.
Wilder.
Knockout. By knockout. All right, put that on the books. Hopefully they'll have it on a monitor while you're warming up, right? Gerald, thank you so much. Over to your opponent now in Charles Martin, 27-2-1 with 24 KOs. You've had Manny Robles in your corner the last few fights now, training out of Southern California, a place that you've lived and you're very, very comfortable with. Do you feel that this fight right now against Gerald is coming at a perfect time in your career, considering everything that you've been through to get you to this point?
Yes, it's coming at a good time, you know, because we're fighting for the eliminator, get me in the #2 spot, and then get a shot at that title, at that red belt again, you know.
Yeah, if you guys didn't hear that, their fight is now an IBF heavyweight title eliminator, so that the winner of this fight will definitely be in a good spot. You're fighting for the first time in Las Vegas, and they put you on the biggest card, one of the biggest cards in history. What does that mean to you, your family?
It's a blessing. It's, you know, everybody's excited. My whole family's, you know, coming, showing up. They're all pumped. You know, I got my cousin performing. You know, he's gonna do the walkout music. So, you know, everybody's just excited, man, to be a part of, you know, this big card.
A lot of people talk about when sparring partners end up becoming foes in the ring, but that's not really an indicator to how the fight's going to go based on how your sparring sessions went, right? I mean, that was a while back. You guys are a little bit different now.
I mean, yeah, it was a while back, and one thing you got to remember is some people are gym fighters and some people are performers when the lights come on, you know. So me personally, my sparring has nothing to do with how I perform on go time, you know what I mean?
You said yesterday during the undercard workout that you're going to knock him out, right?
I'm a heavyweight. We heavyweights, man, you know.
What round did you say? What round did you say?
That's all I know.
Did you say a round?
In 4.
Knockout in 4. Any response to that?
We're gonna see. I'm coming here. This is a business trip, man. I'm here to handle my business.
All right. Well,
by
we
any
can't.
means necessary.
That's what it's about, right?
Perfect.
Perfect. All right, they're going to get the stage heated up right before our co-main event. It's Gerald Washington versus Charles Martin. 12 rounds in the IBF heavyweight world title eliminator right before Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury take the stage on Saturday night. I would like to thank everybody for joining us, taking time out of your day, cutting weight to be here. Do we want to open it up for questions or just let everybody? Okay, the guys will be available individually on either side of the stage. We're going to do some face-offs, so I'll let you guys direct them. Thank you all very much. We'll see you for the weigh-ins tomorrow, 3 o'clock.